Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Malcolm Gordon versus Jimmy Flick. Malcolm Gordon's 14-7, 2-3 in his last 5 fights, is on a 2-fight losing streak. 33 years old, 34 in May. Missed weight in his last fight by like 3.5 pounds. Yeah, 3.5 pounds, 5'7" with a 70-inch reach. He's fighting Jimmy Flick, who's looked awful in his last 2 fights. He's 3-2 in his last 5, 16-7 overall. He's a very slight underdog, 33 years old, 5'7" with a 68-inch reach, 2-inch reach advantage from Malcolm X Gordon. Interesting what this fight is, average fight time for both guys are about 6 minutes. 6:13 for 6:47 for Jimmy Flick. Same height, supposed to be the same weight, but Gordon weighed in at 129.5 in his last fight, missed it by 3.5 pounds, 3-inch reach advantage, like I said. Strikes landed per minute, 1.93, 1.99 for Jimmy Flick. Accuracy-wise is slightly on the other side for Jimmy Flick, who's not really a striker. He's definitely more of a grappler, 50% strike accuracy, but again, not a guy that really throws a whole ton. Strikes absorbed per minute, 2.26, 5.05 for Jimmy Flick. He absorbs a lot, but an upside on that is it's hard to finish him. Whether he can take a beating, all those things, that's something Malcolm Gordon has not shown he can do. He's looked very bad in that. Defense, 42-38, which again, 42 is, I think, a little high, especially because Malcolm Gordon gets out of there. It's been a little difficult even for Charles Johnson and Costa to... Jimmy Flick's been able to eat a little bit more of the beating than Malcolm Gordon has ever shown. You know, takedown average out of 15 minutes out of a whole fight, 1.61 to 1.66 for Jimmy Flick. Takedown accuracy is 30-27%. Jimmy Flick's okay with being on his back. Again, he's definitely a better grappler, I would assume. But Malcolm Gordon did have good moments against Makayev, who was kind of playing around with him. I believe he caught him in a submission. Didn't finish it. Makayev ended up winning it, but still. Takedown defense is 9% to 0 for Jimmy Flick, but again, Jimmy Flick wants to be down there on the ground. Submission average 0.8 to 4.4 for Jimmy Flick. Now, whether takedown accuracy is 30% for Malcolm Gordon, he's not a submission guy. He can throw them up there, of course, but I think Jimmy Flick, this gets him back on track. They'll both be 34 years old this year, but I think this fight is kind of perfect for both of these guys. Jimmy Flick's not going to hurt Malcolm Gordon on the feet. Malcolm Gordon's decent in rhythm. He has 2 victories in the UFC. But Makayev, he looked decent. A lot of that was because Makayev seemed to be playing with him. And then he fought Jake Hadley, and he dominated him. I know it was a big thing for Hadley because it took Makayev 3 rounds, or like 2.5 rounds to beat Malcolm Gordon. But Jake Hadley, I think he beat him in a round, maybe 2. It may have been 1 round. But like I said, Jimmy Flick in this one, he probably submits him. I can't see him TKOing him. Probably submission. I would assume triangle choke. Jimmy Flick will get back on track. I don't think he makes a run, but he definitely wins in this one. As always, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Peace.